Nervous tissue is excitable tissue. And when we say something is excitable, we really mean that it can generate something called action potentials. And we'll talk about what action potentials a lot when we deal with physiology. But basically, action potentials are a form of an electrical signal. Okay, so nervous tissue has the capability of generating electrical signals. Now, there are a main cell type associated with nervous tissue, and this is a neuron. Okay, and a neuron, again, we'll talk about this more when we get to nervous tissue later on, but has a cell body with cytoplasmic extensions where you're going to find the nucleus, and then it has this long cytoplasmic extension on it, and this is known as the axon. And then so up here we have the cell body. And then down here, we have what's referred to as the axon terminal. Okay. And then associated with the neurons are some supporting cells. So I'm just going to sort of put these out here like this. These are our supporting cells, and these are often referred to as sustenacular cells. And we're not going to go into detail with them now. We'll go into detail with when we talk more about the nervous system, but know that the nervous tissue is made up of axons or neurons, and the supporting cells are sustenacular cells. So let's take a look at the nervous tissue. Nervous tissue is made up of neurons and specialized cells called sustenacular cells or supporting cells. Neurons are pretty important. We want to protect them, not let them die, so there's a lot of support cells that go along with it. But the main cell type in nervous tissue is the neuron. So this is what a neuron looks like here. We have the cell body where the nucleus occurs, these little small cytoplasmic extensions, which are called dendrites. Then we have a long cytoplasmic extension here called an axon, and then down here we have axon terminals. Okay, so this is a neuron, and here we can see a neuron itself, and we can actually see like sort of this like almost like triangular or star-shaped cell pattern, and that's because we're seeing where these like big extensions to form these dendrites come off. Right, but we can see the nucleus in the center there. And then these cells out here, these are going to be the supporting cells or that sustenacular cell, right? And so because the neurons are important, they need support, right? There's a couple different types of supporting cells, which we'll talk about when we get to the nervous system. So make sure you hit the follow button and follow along with all of that.